Hey everyone, how are we all doing today? What I've done is just put a few more things together for this toy fair coming up. Now this is only a week away now, so following off from this video here, if you have a look at that one, that's what I was bringing. I made up a little mock stall. Okay, now I packed all that away into tubs, and what I've done is I packed it a little bit better. So I've actually been able to bring a few more things. Now what I want to do in this video, I'll make it short. I just want to show you a few key pieces that I'm bringing and a few newer pieces that I'm bringing as well, okay? So we'll just get straight into it. Now, I do have this Luke poncho, okay? Now, I know these things go for about $800 to $1,000 depending on condition. This one has got a little bit of bubble discrepancy on it. So what I'm going to do with this one, I'm going to be just asking for mint figure value, okay, rather than carded value. I'll just be looking for the like a loose one, a good loose one, obviously. But you know, even a loose one of these in mint condition, I think is still up in the $600 mark. So we'll see how we go with that one at Toy Fair. As you know, this is the first Toy Fair I've been back at for quite some time. I'm getting pretty excited actually. I'll show you this one as well that we got. This is the Leia turtleneck version, 77 back. Now, quite a hard one to find this. The 48 back version comes up pretty frequently, but the 77 back, pretty hard to get. I can only find two to compare to on these, and they're in the $900 range. Now, look, when I say what these are going for, I usually mean like what they are actually selling for. And in this video, I'll do that. I'll show you sold listings. Okay. All I do is look up eBay, see what they are, and then I'll beat that price. Okay. So dollar for dollar, looking at this one, the $900 ones on eBay at the moment, there's only two of them in the world, and about the same condition as this one. I don't think it's anywhere near that. I'm thinking more realistically, this is about a $500 figure. So, you know, once again, come and talk to me at Toy Fair at James on the 24th, 7 o'clock. I'll start selling this stuff. I want to keep it. I want to keep it fair for people. I don't want to put this stuff up and at 5 o'clock in the morning I sell most of it and it ends up on other people's tables. I want to give the buyers, the collectors, a good shot at getting some of this stuff, because I am going to be letting some of this stuff go pretty cheap. All right. Now I'll put that one aside. What do we got? We've got an astronaut. This is a Mego astronaut from Planet of the Apes. Okay, quite a nice one. This is very good condition. I'm going to be looking pretty close to $200 for this one, just because how rare it is. These don't come up in this condition very often. Now, with all my Megos that I'm bringing, I've got a ton of Megos coming. Now, the majority of my Megos, they came from an elderly gentleman that he bought Megos and opened them and put them straight in his display cabinet. There's a Spider-Man there. One of the nicest Spider-Mans I've ever seen that's not on card, okay? From the same gentleman, and like most of my Mego dolls, they're all mint condition. Gonna be some really good Mego dolls on my stand, okay, on the 24th. What else have we got? We can show you this Buck Rogers here. Now, this one is sealed. Still sealed, both sides. Tape still there. Okay, and look, sealed condition, they do go for between $400 and $500. I'm not going to be asking anywhere near that for this guy. So I'm going to be asking more open value on this because, look, I've got a lot of stuff and I want to move it and I want to give you guys the opportunity to own this. Okay. So some resellers might want to get in on this as well. I will be selling stuff so that you can go off and resell it yourself. I just don't have the time to get through the amount of stock that I have in this shed, the shed beside me. I've got another shed beside me that I've recently built. And I've still got storage unit in Brisbane. It's still half full. I bought up some of that a couple months ago and went through it, and it's here at the moment, and I've been selling that off on eBay. Okay, let's have a look at a really, really nice Luke Farm Boy. See that there? With original lightsaber. This one says there's a full circle on the saber hilt. Okay, that all comes into different prices. This one's mint now. I know $250. Have a look at this one here that I found. Yeah, there's one there for what $230 or something. Yes, the one beside it is closer to $200, but when you click on it, it's crap. This is beautiful, absolutely beautiful, as is the Taiwan layer that came with this. Once again, these figures, most of these Star Wars figures that I've got came from this same elderly gentleman that I got the Mego dolls from, and he took stuff off card and put it straight into his cabinet, glass cabinet, no dust could get into it, and it sat there for 40 years, all his toys, okay? He just happened to sell because he had to go to a retirement village, so I went there and bought his whole cabinet full. But this is absolutely beautiful, guys. Look at that. I'm sure layer in this condition should be up around the $200 mark, but you know we're gonna be selling stuff at this toy fair, so we can just negotiate on prices. Now what I do actually have here is a R2-D2. This is the original one, not the sensor scope, and it's still in its Kenner baggie. Now I will know that the Kenner baggie, it's been taken out of there, it's been displayed, and then it's been put back in the Kenner baggie. There is actually a little peg hole in the baggie, so whoever's looking for that or wants to look at that on Toy Fair, we can open that up and have a look, and you can see the condition of this. These things are rare, very rarely come up. The sensor scope ones come up quite often in the Kenner baggie, but not the original. And I reckon $400-500. I'm not going to be asking anywhere near that. So come and talk to me. Let's see what we can do with this thing. Okay, what else we got? Okay, we got these. This is Mighty Max figures. Now, these are carded. Now, I couldn't find any comps on these. The closest I could get was this, and it's opened. So even opened, these things are the $100 mark. So do you know what? I'm just going to sell that for $100. You're getting a carded one for $100, the price of a loose one. Okay, and I've got that, and I've also got this one here. I think he was called a Hydra Beast or something. But once again, same thing. $100 loose. I'm going to sell this for $100 on the card. So come and talk to me about that. They'll be on the table. Showed you Buck Rogers, and we've got an Atari here. This has never been used. It's all in there. Couldn't find any comps on this. This is a really hard thing to sell. So you know what? I'm just going to chuck it on the table and put $100 on it and see where we go. Okay, we'll put that aside. We've got a Skeletor and Panther. Now, this is a commemorative one. So, a lot cheaper than if it was one of the originals. The commemorative ones were in 2000, so we're still 24 years ago. Comps on this one about $350. I'm going to be more around the $200 or $250 mark for that one. So, let's sell that guy. Now, a really rare thing I have got is this Darkwing Duck. Now, these things are bloody hard to get. Now, I could only find a sealed one at the $700 mark. This is not sealed, obviously, so you're more down to around the probably $400 to $500 for this guy. But you know, I'm really only going to be looking for a couple $100. on that. Let's just keep it real. Hey, and there is a GI Sentry post for the GI Joe figures. That's about 1970 something. So I'm not sure about that one. I haven't really looked that one up yet. Something really rare that I have had for a long time is a boxed Diachron. Now, these things are really hard to get complete. I could only find a couple of comps on these, and they were, I think one opened was $850, and then there was one opened that was complete, and it was over $1,000. Okay, this one actually is complete, and I'm not going to tip it because I don't want everything to fall out, but there it is. These little men in here, they actually sell individually for about $90 to $100 each. So a very rare set to get complete, okay? But I've got one. I've got one right here. Now come and talk to me about this one, guys, if you're into these old robots. I don't want anywhere near $1,000 for it. So come and talk to me about this one. I'm not sure where I'll be at. Let's just talk about it. Now, what else we got? Okay, now I do have another Star Wars figure here. Now I've got a lot of these Star Wars figures coming. I'm just showing you a couple here that I've got. This is actually an unpunched 77 back Han in trench coat. The bubble is really nice. The card is super clean. Okay, goes for about $300. I'm thinking more like $200 to $250. Okay, but I'm going to have quite a few of these carded figures on the table, so we can always negotiate now. Okay, so this is all going to be on the table at 7 o'clock. I will not start selling until 7 o'clock. You will see on my Facebook page, I've been putting up photos of things of what I'm bringing, okay? There won't be any pre-sales, guys. There won't be any postage of this stuff. This is all in tubs. It's all over there, right over there. I can see it. There's tubs just full, okay? This stuff will all go into this container that I've got right here. Now, remember, I've got a lot of stuff coming. I've got, there's the sealed 12-inch Mego Batman. That should be about $2,000. I'm going to be looking for about $500 or $600 on that one. Okay, very rare piece. I've got the actual rarest box that there is in that line. Okay, there's a complete Jabba the Hutt playset coming. Remember, I got the Mego Doctor Who. That one there. I've had a ton of messages about that. Heaps of guys want me to post the damn thing out. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm bringing it to Toy Fair. Okay, I want people to come and have a look at the stuff and experience the things live, you know, so they can touch it, they can feel it, they can look at it, they can negotiate with me. I miss that so much. I miss the negotiation. Okay, we got a full set of Robin Hood Mego dolls. Never come up for sale. Full set, absolutely complete, absolutely mint condition, as well as the Kiss figures. I have a full set of Kiss and they are beautiful. Okay, there they go up there. About $1,000 you're looking at. I'm asking nowhere near that. So come and talk to me if you want these Kiss dolls. What else we got? We had there's a ton more carded Star Wars figures. Complete Thunderbirds. I've got all the little Thunderbirds, the Matchbox one. I've got the complete set, and I do have the near complete set of the vehicles as well. So I want to sell those as a set. Okay. Remember that Boy George sealed figure? That one right there. $300-400 this should be. I'm going to be asking $200 to $250. I'm going to try and get $250 out of it. If not, $200 will buy it. So we'll see. We'll see where we go. What else? There's Thundercats. There's a bucket full of Thundercats coming. There's more Star Wars figures. They're all vintage. I'm only bringing vintage. The only non-vintage thing I'm bringing is a couple of these commemorative He-Mans. To me, technically, they're still in the vintage line because they were the exact copies of the vintage figures. But, you know, I got the He-Man there and what, $125 as opposed to $6,000 for the original. So, you know, a really nice way to get something that looks like the original. without the original price tag. All right. So 7 o'clock, 24th of August, James Street at Beenleigh. It's at the showgrounds. James Swap Meet. You can look that up as well. Look his page up. James Swap Meet, or James Swap. Yeah, something like that. Okay. It'll all be there, guys. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, I will start selling. When it hits 7, I'm selling. Okay. So see you later, guys. And look, I'm looking really forward to seeing you all again, and come in and negotiate, and you know, let's sell some stuff, and let's have you guys take some good stuff home and put in your own collections. Okay, thanks very much for watching, and please like and subscribe, and have a great day.